Hey, Paul, congratulations. You just broke a world's record. Is this the first world record you ever broke?
No, I've made a career of breaking world records, but I've also made a career of being involved with things that are successful and have worldwide importance, like Ortsbo. Ortsbo is the language of the future, only it's here now. It's a way to communicate worldwide instantaneously, and we can all use that. As soon as I heard about it, I said, sign me up. It's something that the whole world can use. We're living in a world right now that wants everything now. You don't have time to learn languages. Maybe the first introduction you'll have to Swahili is Ortsbo. So maybe you'll learn that language, but again, your introduction to every language could be Ortsbo, and in the meantime, you can communicate, do business, or just make friends. The world has become that much smaller thanks to Ortsbo.
Well, okay, now prior to Ortsbo, have you ever had one of these lost in translation moments? You travel all over the world, you intended to say one thing, but because of the way it was translated in another language, it came out as something else?
Perfect example. I was in Paris once, and I'd forgotten what hotel I was at. So I had my driver in the car, and it was a taxi, and I couldn't figure out where I was staying. And I looked on the key, and the key had an address on it. So I thought, brilliant. And I showed the driver the key, and he went, ah. And it was the middle of the night, and he drove me to a locksmith. So Ortsbo would have done a much better job of getting me to my hotel.
Yeah, well, did the locksmith help you find your hotel?
No, because he was sleeping.
All right. Hey, so were there any questions that surprised you at today's chat? I mean, you have such rabid fans. Did anyone come up with a question that shocked you, or have you had a question in the past that shocked you?
I don't really think any of the questions were shocking. What is shocking is how many people now are aware of Ortsbo and how many different nationalities and countries were signed in. So to have questions come up in English and know that they were just spoken in another country, in another language, which would be completely foreign to me, and yet I get to answer it and send it back instantaneously. It's amazing. It's something that 5 years ago, 1 year ago, 1 month ago, I might not have even thought was possible.
Well, now your fans who want to express how much they appreciate you but couldn't say it in English now can, yes?
They can all say how much they appreciate me, but more importantly, I can say how much I appreciate them.
Excellent. Paul, thanks so much for your time.
Pleasure.